Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description really. This is just another ordinary day, though, in the life of the Boca Nation. We're up and running then. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Boca Juniors clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that has left him in a heap. Well, that looks a decent ball. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Madueke. Tries the cross. Madueke! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Liverpool certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Back to the keeper it goes. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, the pace and dynamism.
Martinez! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Martinez clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Paredes. Martinez! He's done very well to get to that.
Martinez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He won't be happy with that one. De Bruyne, good strong midfield. There's the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Still goalless. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Knocks it out wide, played in, and he was alert to it. Yep, it's a corner. Boca Juniors with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. De Bruyne plays it short. Ball in towards the middle. Brilliantly cut out. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Madueke. Pau Kubasi with a fine tackle. Madueke was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's De Bruyne. Bernal. De Bruyne. Now he's got space here. Floated through. Now it's Jackson. Madueke.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. That is a brilliant interception. Garnacho. Madueke. Pass is coming off in quick succession. Oh, he's having a go! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Jackson. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's the crossfield ball. Madueke, great chance! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Martinez. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to play it through. And here's Jackson. It's a loose ball. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Well, that pass isn't the best. The referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. The midway point of the game.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And that is headed for the middle. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Madueke. Over to the right flank, Madueke. Now it's Jackson. Can he finish? Oh, good finish. The first significant strike. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully. Martinez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
In with the challenge. Boca Juniors do have a chance to counter here. Oh, no joy this time. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 17.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Entran número 20, número 7.
Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good ball, that too.
Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Jackson. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Jackson really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that's been won straight back. That's a delicate pass. Gets his head on it! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Boca Juniors perhaps contemplating their next change here. And here's Ferran Torres. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Paredes.
Boca Juniors really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Madueke. Martin makes the interception. Paredes. Can he get it through? Great vision.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut. This is the time you need that pace. Boca Juniors really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Garnacho. He can run onto that. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Madueke has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Cambio en Boca Juniors.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Entran número 15, número 6.
Madueke goes short.
Cambio.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That has ended up in no man's land. Madueke, an instinctive delivery. We've seen that early. Shot, surely! Well taken goal. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Liverpool are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert.
And that's that. While that was a frustrating game, they were at times